Hello, I'm Dr. Jeffrey Fidel. This video will be about suffering. What is suffering? Suffering is when the mind is not accepting what the moment is showing. So these moments of suffering usually occur when something is going on right now in this moment, and yet the mind has a talk within it that wants something other than it, or other than what is going on at this moment. And this could be anything. This could be if we're at a job and we say to ourselves that we don't want to be doing this job, or if we're in physical pain and the mind says that it wishes that there was no physical pain. Any situation that is occurring in the moment of the day, when the mind is in denial of that, there is a perception of suffering, a perception of mental suffering. Of course, it feels very real, and it's not pleasant. And it happens many times during the day to all of us. So what do we do about the suffering that we encounter during the day? Well, it's pretty counterintuitive actually, because what's really required is actually to surrender to what that suffering might be. Of course, if we have this is the importance of the mind. If we are drowning and there is a boat to save us, by all means, don't accept that. Swim to the boat and save yourself. I'm talking about just in general, like when there's no options and we have to surrender into whatever it is. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So let's say we broke up with a significant other and the mind is very upset, of course, because we trusted or wanted that person to give us something that we need. So the mind goes and says things, and so the practice would then be to feel what is this that's upsetting, not to think about what's upsetting about the breakup, but actually to feel the sensations that are going through the body at that time. What's this feel like? What is that? It could be a sensation in our heart or wherever in our body, and just to breathe into that and experience this. It's all about experiencing certain things, even physical pain. Many times our back can be hurting, or our knee, or whatever it might be, and of course we might just be tempted to take the painkiller. But if we allow ourselves again to bring our attention or awareness into that sensation and fully experience it, we find that the mental fear begins to subside. And once we surrender into whatever these sensations are, this is where the healing takes place. It will not take place just in continuous cycles of thought, because then the actual experience is never faced, and we just remain within a conceptual realm of thinking about things rather than experiencing things. So in essence, suffering is just that. It is the mental fear of going into the being of who we are, which is an experience rather than an intellectual endeavor. So when we can break out of that intellectual endeavor or the conceptual realm of the mind and face or surrender into the sensations of what the mind might be scared of facing, this is really where the healing can take place.